So I put the options to have the music in game, but it doesn't work if it's paused apparently. So I have all the things that I need to make myself shoes. I just need to find a place. So nettles are also eternal, they don't expire. So I'm going to look for a big rock here. Well, hopefully the bunnies have self-tamed themselves because I need food, and rabbits are possibly the best option at the moment. I need to just eat while I'm walking. I need a big rock. Give me a big rock, game. Because something that I didn't know at first, that I figured out when watching someone else playing the game, is that you can use big rocks on the ground, the ones that you cannot walk on top of, as a surface to craft. So I know I saw one earlier when I wasn't in need of it. What's this? Is that a magazine? Yes. See, this is why foraging should not be as underestimated as it is, because you can literally find everything if you're foraging and having trash as the focus. I need a rock. I need a rock. I need a rock. I'm going to pick that stuff on the way back. Can I build a table maybe? Oh, tomatoes. Perfect. I can make what I can eventually, hopefully soon, make traps for rabbits and raccoons that I can bait with tomato. At the moment, I'm going to eat the tomatoes though, because I need to get that weight back up. I'm just gonna like eat mushrooms constantly until I find the thing. Can I make a table? What do I need to make a fruit table? So that's a log table. Oh, I cannot even make it. I need carpentry one. Oh, that's lovely. So I need a rock in general. I forgot about that tiny detail. That's fine. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Oh, why there's no rocks whatsoever? Do I have to go back to a house to be able to make myself shoes? Because this is ridiculous. Yeah, also, I may need to put the foraging to lower than normal, because I'm getting way too many, like, things popping up. Tree branch. Yes, I'm going to drop it after. Okay. Well, garlic. Yes. There's no big rock here. I'm going to go the other way. And this is going to be fun. I'm going to take the lunch branch that weighs a ton and a half. And I'm going to hold it. Oh, it's a log. On my secondary. Just so I don't have 9 kilos worth of stuff on my character. Because I need to put something for the fire. I also need to make a notched plank to be able to start the fire. So I'm just gonna grab this stuff and that stuff, and I'm going to take off. Perfect. I'm going to see if I can drop things there, build the shelter. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm not gonna wash myself. One of the things that I had originally in the challenge was fear of blood as a trait. Yeah, no, buddy. Poor Sonia. She has a big muscle strain on her back because she's holding everything on her inventory. So I'm gonna drop this here. going to... Actually, I'm gonna drop everything. There is not just food. Broken branch, I'm gonna keep. Tree branch, no. Comfy, I cannot even eat it. I'm just gonna drop it on the ground. Drop on the ground. Everything on the ground. ID card, I cannot drop it because it's favorite. Okay, cool. Magazine I don't need. Money I don't need. Mushrooms I'm just gonna eat them. Plantain away. Poppies I need to drop inside a zomboid. I think poppies are broken because you're supposed to be able to whatchamacallit, you're supposed to be able to dry them to make poppy seeds, but that doesn't happen at all. So I don't know if it's like just the item is not like set up the way that it should be, or if there's like something else going on, because you have one of the options that you have here is like it also, like the fact that the UI is showing things that you dry, but they have requirements from like small plant drying rack of crafting station to do it. I don't think they should be showing up on here unless it's like a separate view, not in the main crafting UI. That is like one of the gripes that I have with the new UI, because if you favorite anything that you can only do... Okay. Did you domesticate yourself? I need to know. Looks like they did. Perfect. No, I didn't mean to pick it up. Pet the rabbit. So it's a female rabbit with a baby, I think. Oh, wow. Never mind. I got all of the rabbits. So I have two Aplakian female rabbits. I have a girl cottontail. Okay, I have a boy cottontail. I don't remember if rabbits can make babies with like different types of rabbits. Like if a cottontail rabbit can make Aplakian rabbits. I think you can with cows, so possibly they can do it with rabbits as well. I haven't explored the animal husbandry outside of stuff. I forgot I shouldn't gesticulate as much. I'm like wearing a shoulder brace because my shoulder has been out of placement for a while. Yeah, the Rabbit Empire. Actually, like, if you want to survive in this game, like, and gain weight, you need rabbits. Because bigger animals are not, like, easy to find. And I haven't decided if I want to be... Okay, definitely not picking up a large stone. I don't have the space. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to torture myself more, because I was thinking that maybe I can have bigger animals that I don't find with trapping, because you can find rabbits and raccoons. Yeah, rabbits, they breed like rabbits. They have like rabbits in game as well. So you go from like, oh, I have like a couple of rabbits, let me go somewhere to explore, and then come back to your base and you have like 200 rabbits and your game is like lagging to hell and back. So like on some things they're good, on others not as much. Yeah, if you leave them alone and you have boy rabbits just running rampant, you will have way too many babies. I try... well, the good thing is, like, once there's like two adult males of one species, they will fight themselves. So you generally end up with just the one, like the one male rabbit that will be impregnating all the females because animals. But if you just leave them alone, I think adolescent ones can breed. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to zoom in a second, drop the logs. So I have 3 logs. I may have enough sticks. Yeah, I need that. Drop the twigs. Drop that log. So what did I need? Oh, I can start putting together log walls, but I need to check. Outdoors, what did I need? I should favorite this, actually. So I need 4 stones, 1 long stick. That's gonna be a problem. They do it like the animal channel. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah, no, yes. So I need 4 stones and 1 long stick and 4 logs. So I almost have enough. I just need the stones and the long stick. The long stick is gonna be a problem, but everything else is fine. I'm going to... Furniture is going to be a problem because the ones that I can make, I need an axe. So I could put a log bench or table. Which table uses 2 and uses a lot of rags. What does the bench? I don't know if you can use a surface. So I think I need to make a table. So I need an axe. So to make the table, I need a surface to make the axe. Okay, make that make sense. Shoot. This is a problem. Okay. Is that, like, eagle? I didn't know there were eagles in game now. I know about wolves. Yeah, a construction I need to start after. I need the shelter first. So I need to grab... Actually, let me drop that one. I'm going to equip the broken one. Drop the lemongrass. I don't need it. Stone hammer. It's 2. I'm going to drop them here. Have 1 attached on back, and I don't need an extra one. Okay, I'm underweight now. Perfect. Okay, let's grab... no, let's drink. Oh my god, this is going to be insane. Until I have any sort of... I didn't mean to wash myself. I meant to... I meant to drink. I think until I have... So, a bag of some sort is going to be difficult managing my inventory. So, cricket, yes. Ooh, flint flake. Perfect. Flint nodule. Sorry. So I have 1 stone, 2 stones. So the fact that you can pick up stones from the ground directly is something that is new to build 42. I'm going to move the grass closer to the water, just so I can keep an eye on it. Because if it's green on green, I'm not going to be able to see it. There's some clay here that I'm going to make use later. So, oh, my gold is going stale. I don't care, I need food. Where's the grass? Here. Cool. So, I have 3 stones that I can put here. The nodule down, stones down, so I need an extra stone. Oh, I already forgot. So I need 1 more stone and a long stick. So the stick is going to be the issue here. I'll drop the twigs. Okay. Hit the marigold, drop the cricket. We're almost there. Once we have shoes and a shelter, that's when the real game actually starts. So I'm going to grab... Hello. Just gonna pet the rabbit. I just cut my foot. Brilliant. Because I don't have any... Yep. Scratched. Perfect. That's what I needed. Okay, so important. We need a surface. Any surface. I'm just going to like keep going. I'm going to hold the stone in my secondary slot just to remove that little bit of weight. And I'm like picking up branches in the meantime. Is there... Oh shoot, those rabbits weren't in my area. I need... is there a house anywhere nearby? No. So I need to just find a big rock. I'm not bandaging my foot that is scratched yet. Because until the... Fudge. I need to make the notched flank to start the fire. I know, Sonia, I'm going to feed you. Trust me, I'm trying. I just need to be able to make the axe, make the shoes, and then you can like eat to your heart's content. But yeah, no, I'm not going to bandage my feet when I don't have shoes, because they're just... the bandages are just going to get destroyed immediately, and that's just defeats the purpose. And I don't currently have enough to be able like to keep bandaging and rebandaging my feet every 2 minutes. No, I'm going to need them later. I am exhausted. This is not good. I need that big rock any second now. Please, game. No. I'm gonna pick the twigs. I'm gonna go drop stuff. I can't just go along with this amount of weight on me. Yeah, more sharp flint. Cool. Amazing. I need to make the shoes. More twigs. Sure. My weight is already at maximum. Might as well. Okay. Catch them back. Okay. So, I need to drop stuff. I have way too many things on me. I'm just gonna grab a log on the way. So this is where I'm going to struggle initially the most, and then it's progressively going to get easier, because once I have shoes, I can bandage my feet and keep myself from constantly getting health penalty from scratches. And then I can go and pick fights with Zomboids. And at that point, then I can... broken branch. I'm just gonna keep one. I can't. I have too many things. Log away. Eat more of the mushrooms. Potato, go on the fire. Why did I put the ginseng on that there? I was supposed to put it on the floor. Okay, so I'm not gonna eat for a second. I'm gonna drop more stuff. I just need one of these. Twigs go away. And the stone I don't need. Okay. I'm going to pick the stone hammer that I may need. Secondary. Okay, I'm going to sit down for a second and I'm going to bandage my foot while I'm sitting, so hopefully I'm going to heal myself. So we have a plan. We need to make the shelter and we need to make the log table. So we just need one sapling, just the one sapling that we can turn into a long stick that we can use for the shelter. So we can sleep in a slightly better condition than just sleeping on the floor. And the second thing that I did not favor is the log table. I need an axe and I need rags. I have the rags, I don't have the axe. So I am going to unbundle the rags. So I have 8 on myself. And I'm going to eat more while I'm regaining my energy, so I can move back out to continue. So I'm going to keep 10 on me, because I may need to bandage myself. Also, I think that it may be better for me to go back to the starting house, possibly, or one of the houses that are here in this area, in this bit here. Or there's one here up top that may be easier, because I need a surface and I'm not finding any surfaces here that I can use. There's no big stones that I'm seeing, and I need to make the shoes first, the axe second, and then I can like have my own table. This area is going to be my temporary base. Once I have the capacity to make like an actual proper base, then I'm going to move to the location between those 2 lakes. Or actually, can I show me the map? Can I make the base here directly? Because I think there is enough space with nothing in this area. It's not as like central as this one, because I was thinking about picking the base here because it's like close-ish to a main road and it's relatively central, and it's close enough to this starting point. Because the one that would be because it's like, I'm not counting Louisville, of course, because that's endgame stuff, but the one that would be more central to everything is about here, and there is no lake there, and the closest is either this one or this one. And this one has too many buildings in the area. It's like camping facilities, I think, and buildings, but this one only has like a few here, and if I keep on this side, I should be relatively okay. Okay, so I regained my strength. Now I can go towards the one house so I can craft my shoes. Is my foot okay? Has it healed? No. I'm going to keep the bandage out and move forward. So it is where I am, here, up, almost directly north of where I am. If that side of the map is north, I'm not really sure. The cardinal directions in Zomboid are there on the map? No. Okay, it's fine. Yes, so plan is go to the house, make shoes, make the axe, come back, build shelter to sleep in, build a table that I can craft in, and then we move from there. Because once we have shelter that we can sleep in, once we have a table that we can craft in, I cannot, then I can actually get somewhere in game. So the problem that I'm most worried about is the weight, because I'm not eating a bunch right now. I need to like constantly eating. I'm worried about water, because while I can drink lake water as much as I need to, I cannot store it to go around, and I'm going to pick it up and get it later. outside. This is a house. I may need to drop the foraging. I'm going to take the foraging out until I dispatch of the zomboids in this area. I'm just going to eat while I'm walking to try to save time until I get in combat. I'm gonna eat the entire cabbage. Anything that I can use for traps, until I'm at a point where I'm able to use additional food for things, I'm not gonna touch. Okay, so let's zoom out a tiny bit more. Oh shoot, I hear a TV. That's loud. So there's a zomboid. The glass is on the other side. Hello. Come here. Come on. Let me know if the fighting sounds are too... if the fighting sounds are too loud. I shouldn't be stomping zomboids. I didn't see any backpack on any of them. They may have... Okay, perfect. Thank you, Gemma Frankie. They may have funny packs in them. And they are like tiny, but any extra inventory weight is good. Tiny bit loud, possibly. Okay. Okay, I see more zomboids happening. I'm just trying to keep them in like kind of a pile outside. Okay, no. Okay, cool. When they don't just fall immediately, it's good to mix pushes with pets. There's a zomboid there that is just not noticing me. I have a belt. Perfect. Okay, this is good. I can attach stuff to the belt. I don't have anything to attach. I have the stone hammer. Attach belt. Right. Perfect. Okay, so yes, nothing better than a neat pile of corpses. Okay, I lowered the volume a tiny bit. I'm just gonna move stuff to the floor. I cannot pick anything up until I have dispatched all the zomboids. Belt, perfect, good. I can grab leather from it. Carving fork, yes. I have a house key that I think is from this house. Although they have changed some things on the zomboids. When they do have keys, usually they're from the location that they spawn in and not necessarily the location they're at. Because in previous versions of zomboid, you could dispatch of a zomboid inside a building for a chance of the zomboid to have the key of the building. But after there were the updates on build 42, now the zomboids have keys on them that are not necessarily of the area that you find them in, because they wander around and won't have necessarily we have watch, they don't have necessarily the keys for the areas they are at the moment that you find them. Okay, so we have time and it's middle of the night. Cool. This is not good. I need to go to sleep, ideally soon. Okay, so all the zomboids have been stripped. There was a zomboid here. Yeah. Can I sneak back down? Oh, there's a barbecue outside. Nice. I got a stealth kill. I'm going to grab the stuff and put it in the front of a house. There are a few items that I'm going to pick up at different points in the game that, well, I cannot use, like the boots. These are items that I can learn a recipe to make said item after. So I can have them on me. So let's drop the shirt, drop the tank top, drop the boots. So if you see me pick up things like sweaters or in this case boots, is because I need to learn the recipe from them. And after I learn the recipe, I can drop them on the floor. But until then, I need to like have them on me, kind of. Let's eat a tomato. Eat something else. Switching to the broken branch again. I'm only using sharp implements to help me do the silent kills with zomboids, because while I am conspicuous, if they're not looking at me, they still cannot like perceive me that way. They can only hear me, and if I'm sneaking, which is what I'm going to try to do all the time, then I can potentially, I need to be very careful with the glass. I may need to just pick it up to be safe. I may cut my hand with it. Hopefully not. Okay, I didn't. I'm going to put the glass in a container in the house. No, device option, turn off. Like, the person that lived in this house had like super hard of hearing. Like, okay, turn off. Perfect. I'm gonna pick the glass from the windows, just so I don't accidentally walk on it, because that's the quick way to spend the majority of the game. I scratched my hands. Okay, I can bandage my hand though, because unlike the feet, hands bandages don't just go away. So I'm gonna put this broken glass inside a container. I'm going to open the windows that are closed, just so zomboids don't necessarily break them, and add more glass on the floor that I may accidentally step on. And I'm going to check first if there's any zomboids left. The room is clear. The room is clear. I'm gonna turn all the lights on. Open window. Perfect. I'm not going to take curtains. I didn't... Oh, actually, it can be closed. And that's the bathroom on. I'm not going to take curtains from any of the windows, because I'm not going to be able to use them. Okay, there is no glass on the floor. Cool. Open the curtains. Open the window. Cool. Okay, so I don't think there is any windows in the house left that... Oh, there's one here, but there were... I took the glass away. I don't need to remove the glass because I'm not gonna go through a window. And I'm going to just rest and make my shoes. Finally. Okay, so craft. Ignore the belt 2000. That's a mod that I keep forgetting to remove. So first of all, craft twine. All of it. All of the twine. Okay. Yeah, I know you're tired. Don't... okay, so after we craft the twine, I'm not gonna... Ooh, actually. I need to get another branch to do this, but I have the twine and I can make shoes. I'm going to make 2 pair of shoes. One to put on immediately and then bandage my feet. And then one to keep for when the twine shoes give up on me. Also, I should wear. Okay, so my feet are finally safe and I can bandage them. Okay, so bear with. Now I have shoes. Massive. I have enough frags. One thing that I'm going to do is unequip the belt because I forgot that I can make belts. So the weight reduction of that is not going to be valid. So I'm going to put it in my secondary slot. I'm going to... I have 2 sharp flint flake. I'm going to make the axe. And then I'm going to put that on my back. Yeah, cut up belt. So once I have a needle and thread, I can make my own belt. And that one I can wear. Sorry for the, for missing that bit. I'm also in one of the breaks. I'm going to favorite some crafting recipes, so to make it faster for me to craft things without having to go through the full list that will slowly become longer and longer. So the broken branch is 1.5 kilos. The branch is nothing because I only had the one. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so we have made the stuff that we need. Was there anything else that I need to craft before going back home? I'm going to craft one of these and one of these, I think. I have 2 extra, yes? No, I have 1. Okay, never mind. Cool. Okay, so I thought I had 1 more sharp flint flake. I think I left 1 somewhere before getting here. So I'm just going to pick up the things, go back to base, and build the things that I need to build. With the old stone, I can pick thread to then make clothes, but I'm not gonna do it here. Okay, so we're good. We have a start. We have shoes. We have an axe that we can use to cut trees and get those pesky saplings that we need to make the various furniture bits that we need to build things. I'm just gonna grab all of the stuff from the floor. I'm going to get super encumbered, but don't worry about it. I'm going in an area where there's no zomboids at the moment, so me having extra weight on myself is not as much of an issue. Just making sure that I picked up everything. Yes, I'm not going to forage at the moment. I'm just going to grab things from the floor so that I can put them on my inventory. But at this point, not having a light source, I cannot forage. Also, foraging at night is not the best for things that you can find in general. I'm gonna pick up 2 more stones because I need to make whatchamacallit, a whetstone. And I need that to be able to sharpen things. Also, sharpening items like blades. At the moment, I don't have any metal ones yet, but that increases your maintenance. a lot more than potentially fighting with like tree branches and broken branches that are not technically considered weapons, and they won't help you increase your maintenance points. So having having that, I'm just going to get a bit closer. Having that on has an additional thing, can build up your maintenance skill super quickly, because I'm going to have to like cut a lot of items of clothing to make my own clothing and things like that. So having that in general is the best thing. Also, there's a few items that even after I have acquired, either by foraging or crafting them myself, there's a few items like the sheep shears and I think is the razor, the straight razor in game that are kind of bug for sharpening, that you can basically sharpen them indefinitely. So those items, when I do get them, I will have to keep in a secondary spot to be able to actually not like be able to sharpen the things that are actually needing of sharpening. So I'm gonna drop all the clothes. I'm gonna keep the key on me still because I don't have a usable. Gonna drop more of the rags. I'm keeping two of me. I don't have a usable keyring yet. I do have my starting keyring, as I mentioned earlier, but I'm not allowed to use it. So I have the 2 stones to make the thing. I'm gonna drop all of the clothing, the western boots for later. So I only have the broken branch. The old stone I'm going to leave back. I'm going to keep let the scripts go down. I'm gonna keep the carving fork for potentially sneaky kills on zomboids. And then when it's destroyed, I don't remember if you can smelt it or not. I'm gonna just drop it in a pile. I know piles are not ideal. I'm aware. I don't like them myself. But at the moment, I don't really have any places that I can use to put things on. So it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to not attach. Grab one branch. I'm going to. I cannot use the twigs, and I cannot start the fire without the plank. I forgot to make the notched plank. That's brilliant. Yay. I have to wait. Twine I'm going to leave behind. I'm gonna keep only one that I've already used, and I'm going to sit near the fire, like drink water, washing the things that I need washing, sorting my own wounds. So in the morning I can go foraging again. I am not going to sleep tonight. Thank you for the warning for the break. I'm not gonna sleep tonight in game because first of all it's day already, but also why did I pick up the potato? I didn't mean to pick up the potato. But also because I need to have a proper schedule for my character to sleep when she needs only. Otherwise, when I do go in town, I'm not going to be able to actually do the things that I need to do. So today will be a day dedicated to crafting, building, and all of those nice things. Gonna have the belt on me, branch, a buckle I don't need yet. I think for leather crafting, like making a belt and things like that, I may need to have an actual needle that at the second I cannot make yet. So I need a flint nodule. So what was the requirement? to make the log table. So I need 4 tree branches only. Okay, cool. I'm going to research the large branch and then drop it back. One of the QL mods that I do have on me, and I need to eat. I was not paying attention to my food intake at all. Okay, so I'm gonna drop some things. I need to have 4 tree branches. Do I have any? I need one of these. Thank you. Another one of these. Spoon I don't need. Stone I don't need. I may need the hammer. I have 2. So how many branches I have in total? I have 2, 3 and 1 in my back. So I may be able to make the table. No? What do I need? No, for the table. Well, it says 3 out of 4. Does it not count? Do I have 3 here and 1 on my back? Do I not have 1 on my back? Oh, I have the axe on my back. I'm a dum-dum. Oh, there's 1 here. It's fine. Also, I have to keep eating. Never stop eating. I'm going to pick up the large branch. The health going down is just because I have a ridiculous amount of weight on myself. Pick the branch. I can make the table, and then I'm going to be able to craft everything. Okay. Drop the centipede. So, what do I actually need to make the table? So 2 logs and the rags. So I need to pick up 2 of the logs. And then I'm going to make a container. The first container that I can make, I think, is like the shelf unit kind of thing. And it doesn't have a lot of space that you can put things in, but it's the start. Also, this is a temporary base, it's not going to be my permanent one. Okay, so we have a table. Perfect. So now we have the table. I'm going to drop the stuff that I need to craft next to it. I'm going to, first of all, hammer, go down. Axe, you can stay there. I'm going to eat a bit more. I'm going to make, actually while I'm crafting, I'm not gonna have that on. I'm going to make the drill plank, not from the log. Can I make one from the large branch? Yes, because I need the logs for building. So I have the notched plank that is 3 kilos. I'm gonna keep it in my secondary slot, and I can use that to make the fire. So I have the large branch that I'm going to use for fuel. I am going to grab the rags, and then I'm going to destroy shirts to make denim clothing. Now keep the armor on me. The tarp. What was I needing for the shelter? So for the shelter, I need the long stick. So I need to take down a big tree. So here I have the potatoes that are not cooked yet. I'm going to add the large branch for fuel there, and I'm going to drop the notched plank next to the fire because I need to have more branches to be able to start the actual fire. So hammer goes on the floor again. I don't need it right this second. The axe goes away. This attach them back. Carving fork, I don't need. Or after the food I need to eat as I'm going. So I'm gonna keep only 4 rags on myself. I'm still overweight. Shoot. 1 flint flake. I have a stone hammer that I'm going to have on the secondary, and I'm gonna have the axe. I'm overweight still. I'm just gonna eat as I go. I'm not gonna stealth here because I don't think there's going to be any zomboids around, and I'm going to try to eat as much as I can while I'm going to look for the tree branches. There should be a bunch. 5 minutes to break. Okay, thank you. Cool. So I think I'm going to go on a break soon and then come back at past, so I can eat a bite as well as stretch my legs, and we can run the ads while that's happening. So I need a few branches so I can 3 minutes now. Thank you, Jama Franchi. So I need the branches so that I can start the fire. And then I'm going to be able to cook my food, which is great. Cooked food is better for morale as well, not just for like filling your belly. Also, I need to be eating constantly right now because the food that I have does not have a lot of calories. I see branches there. I'm not gonna pay too much attention on my health yet, because right now there's not a lot of zomboids in the area, and I need to grab as many things that I can grab. So if you see I heard a zomboid. Where are you? Did I imagine that? Was my character making like hungry sounds maybe? So yeah, basically I need to get all the things to bring back to base, as temporary as it may be, so I can build a fire, eat some food that is actually filling and not just like taking 1 point of hunger. Okay, mushrooms, perfect. I'm going to eat them raw because I need to get the hunger debuff out. And then, see, mushrooms are amazing. I'm going to eat the rest of the mushrooms cooked because they help with sadness. One thing that I'm hoping I can find faster is a bowl, because I don't think I'm going to be able to make one too early, because I will need to have enough clay to build the whatchamacallit, to bake basically the clay pots into like actual bowls. I also need nails to be able to make the crafting station to make the bowls to begin with. So I'm going on break now. I'm going to take 5 minutes and be back at half past the hour. See you in a bit.